Remove them all the way.
No, bro.
So
you said stripping's not sex work?
No, because you're not fucking. I mean, I know as a stripper, I'm not fucking nobody. I'm up there getting undressed. I'm looking sexy as fuck so I can walk out with my motherfucking bands. I'm giving motherfuckers dances, but they ain't putting no dick and shit. They ain't licking my fucking pussy and shit. We not doing shit like that. That's for me though. Like that's what I see. Some strippers it's what each person got their rule, but as I strip, I'm not no fucking prostitute. Because if I was a prostitute, I'll be out there fucking. I'll be like, hey, let's fuck. Let's go in the back. Let's fuck for this amount of money. Or let me come to your house and fuck you for this amount of money. No, I'm getting all my shit by shaking ass. Give me your motherfucking money. Let me give you a motherfucking dance. Tip me. Take me out on a date. Buy me some expensive bags. Give me motherfucking money. You feel me? So that's how I see. I just barely started stripping when I came out here to Miami.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever given a man a lap dance?
Fuck yeah.
Have you ever given him a lap dance and he, came?
Yeah.
How is that not sex work?
But I'm not fucking. Like, he ain't fucking.
How is that not sex work?
When you say sex work, I think of somebody actually fucking.
That's prostitution. Prostitution is actually having sex for money. Sex work is using your sexuality for money.
Also looking sexy.
So, yeah.
Well, then a lot of shit is sex work then. Like,
No, it's selling some type of sexual provocation for cash.
For money. That's
so I consider all of that to be prostitution.
So
but if you're saying
a man.
if you're saying hands off, I'm not all I'm doing is showing them my body, this or that. Okay, great. But you also grind on them until they complete.
Yeah.
How's that not
happy?
That's prostitution,
sex,
right?
I think about fucking.
Well, hang on. Like, think about it logically. What's the goal of a prostitute sleeping with a guy? It's to make him do what?
But it's saying putting their shit inside.
Yeah, I know
shit.
that. I know what he's. But it's to make them do what?
That's prostitution.
It's to make them do what?
Yeah.
Nut.
That's what it's to make them do, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing the same thing that they're doing on purpose.
That's not prostitution. Like that with everybody though. For me, I don't see it as no prostitute because I'm not.
I know you don't see it that way, but what else could it possibly be?
That's not that. I'm a stripper.
She's a dancer.
Strip. I'm a dancer. Yeah, I strip. Like I'm not.
In order to make guys do what?
No, to make them throw their fucking money. I don't give a fuck about if they.
But why do they throw their money?
I gotta walk out with $2 bands a night.
Why does a guy pay a prostitute?
Because you're being provocative. He's saying
You're
just
using
because you're being
Hang on. Why does a guy pay a prostitute?
To get off,
to get off, and if he's paying you and you're getting him off,
but I'm not getting. That's rare. That's rare.
You already admitted you have, right?
That's rare that happened though. That's rare.
Yeah, but you're trying. If he says, "I want you to grind on me," for sure, I'm gonna come. Are you gonna fucking take his money and do that shit?
If he's giving it right,
that's prostitution.
For the moment.
That's prostitution. How can it not be?
But I can see how you label it. But
well, how can you explain it to me how it's different?
I feel like a prostitute when somebody is selling a cat.
I don't want to hear that.
In a fuck way.
What if they're just giving blowjobs?
Yeah, I consider that too as a prostitute. Like, yeah.
Why? Because what does it do?
Because they're interacting with the sexual genitals.
Like you are when you grind on a guy's dick, right?
But I'm not sucking.
But you're grinding on his. What if a guy
and his clothes is on? He ain't pulling his dick out, and I'm sitting on top of it.
What if there's a guy out there who can't get off if he has sexual penetration of any kind? He can only get off if a girl's grinding on him. And so he pays you, and you come over and you grind on him to get him off.
So you consider that sex?
No, he's just saying it's weird.
What else? Well, what else is it?
Weirdos in the world
like that.
Well, no, it's not penetrative.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's not penetrative sex.
Sex is only when.
But it's a sex worker. You're using your sexual organs and his.
Have you heard the term dry humping?
But sex is only when
dry humping.
You actually involve in those actual parts. Like, you feel me?
So let me ask you this then. Let's assume you know what the term. I can't say it even on YouTube. SA. It's short for sexual. You know what that term is, right?
Intercourse.
SA.
No, I don't know what that is.
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
Okay.
We'll say it one time.
Okay, you know what that term means? SA? Now you know,
I know
right?
what that means.
If a man reached over and grabbed a woman's breasts, what would that be SA?
Yeah.
Yeah, without consent. Hell yeah.
Right. Absolutely, right? 100% it would be. Where's the penetration?
Ooh.
I don't know. But I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. In my eyes, I'm not ever finna consider myself no prostitute. I just barely started stripping at the beginning of March. I already made 10 bands stripping out here in Miami, shaking ass, doing all that.
No,
so I'm like, I'm gonna make my money till I get signed on my
I understand
music,
the motivation
but I'm not
for you.
fucking,
Let me extend an olive branch, right?
Yeah.
I get that your motivation is you don't care. If you stood up on a stage and guys just threw you money to just stand there, you would do that in a second, right?
Sexy ass body, yeah.
Yeah, but so would a prostitute.
Yeah. But the difference is I'm not finna fuck.
Right, but you're doing the exact
I'm selling
same.
that dream. I'm selling that dream.
Let's say
I'm
she's
selling
a
that
sex
dream. I'm
worker,
selling
not
that
a
dream.
prostitute.
Look at my motherfucking
It is
body. I'm
prostitution.
selling that
It is.
dream.
You just
you know?
make them come inside the pants.
It is prostitution.
Like a
And let me give you an
11 and
example. Let me give you an example, a last example for your logic. If a man hired a prostitute, not a stripper, to come to his house and grind all over him until he came to completion, did she engage in prostitution?
See, I don't.
Hang on. Just answer the
I don't
question.
even know what an actually definition of a prostitute is.
In
Doesn't
general,
make you a
if I
prostitute
said-
because a man is
if
horny.
some guy came to you and was like, I bought a hooker last night, she came to my house and she grinded all over me until I came to completion. Would you say that she was a prostitute?
No, because
No.
I don't know what a prostitute is. So in my mind, I think a prostitute is somebody
If
that
you don't know
pays
what
to
it is,
fuck.
how do you know you're not one?
He's telling you.
Okay, well,
How do you know you're not the thing if you don't even know what the thing is?
because I keep telling you, I just barely got
She
into
knows her
doing this shit.
idea.
I never
She has an idea of what she thinks. That's
did
what
this
she's
shit
saying.
before. So I'm like, I'm not sure what all the terms and what this
So he's
and that
telling
is,
you what
you
it
know?
is, though.
Yeah, I'm
I just see
explaining.
now I know. Okay, now not a prostitute. But I
Yeah,
don't got a problem with it
I want to.
in my mind, I'm
I'm
like,
just
at
gonna
least
break
I'm
it
not
down.
fucking.
I don't want you to have any illusions about what you're doing. You are a prostitute. Now, you may
stripper.
not like to hear that,
I'm a stripper.
right? But I just logically walked you through every scenario I possibly can to demonstrate to you you are engaged in prostitution. You just call it a name because you don't want to admit
So what
it's
is
prostitution.
a stripper then?
A stripper is a form of sex work and prostitution.
So anybody
It's
that's
basically
throwing
legal
that's shaking their
prostitution.
ass and somebody come up and throw
I have a
money, that's a
question.
prostitute.
So, okay, you know how GTA, right? Or you know how when there's like, you could take a stripper to the room and you could do something extra, right? You know how there's specific strippers that they don't engage in those extra activities. They just dance on the pole, right?
Yeah, most of them do though, don't they?
I'm just asking.
Hang on,
I'm just
hang on.
asking. So
Most
is there
of them
like
do, though, right?
Is there a differentiation?
Let me
in
ask this.
that?
Let me ask this stripper. Most of them will engage in those extracurricular
Yeah, and I
activities.
don't. That's why I said I don't
know that
consider
you
myself
don't.
not being a prostitute.
I'm not saying you do.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining to you that if you'll grind on a man's penis until
I don't sit on the actual penis. I don't let them pull shit out. You can catch shit like that. They can keep their shit in, and I'll grind on top of your lap. But I'm not sitting on top of your penis because you can catch shit like that.
okay, but you'll still
I'm not
grind
catching
on them
shit.
until they come to completion.
Yeah,
That's
with
the
shit
point.
in his pants.
Yeah.
I grind on my nigga. So if I grind on my nigga and he throw money on me, I'm a prostitute.
Yeah. How are you not?
So if I'm married to my nigga, right, and I grind
Well, if you're
on top of
married,
him
you can't
and
be
he throw
engaged in
money, I'm a prostitute.
If you're married,
It's the
you're
same
not.
logic.
Listen, if you're married, you're not engaged in prostitution.
Can I ask you a question?
That's
That don't
insane.
make sense. I'm not. I'm a
How does it not
stripper.
make sense?
I'm a stripper, baby. I'm a stripper.
I mean, if you were. Hey, I'm a real estate agent, right? And if I
No,
go
you're a
out.
stripper.
No, you're not. No, you're not, bro.
During the day, here's my business card. During the day, when I do real estate, right, and I go out with a man, and I'm so sexy, I make him come in his pants. Does that make me a prostitute?
No, of course not, because your
This is
intentionality
my
was not
business
to
card,
do
by the
that.
way.
But the intentionality of
I
you
own my own
being
company.
a stripper and grinding on his penis is not to make it soft. It's not to make it soft.
But maybe I don't have to grind in your peanuts to make you come.
That's not the point.
Does that make me a prostitute if I make you come in
Do
your
you know what
pants?
intentionality is?
Fuck.
What is intentionality? What does that mean? Like you have to have
So,
motivation and intentionality
What do
for
you
things.
think made society and all of this
Can you
like
please
that, man?
answer his question? Do you know what intentionality is?
It's
No,
okay
I
if you
don't speak English very well, yeah.
Okay, okay. So
intención.
you have to have
Intención.
motivation to do
Right,
something.
so what she's telling you is that she didn't intentionally wanted to
but
be a
she-
prostitute
she
because
is.
she did not want to have sex and
Yes.
charge for the money.
There is no way in the world that she does not think
So it's like
that
she
men are
didn't
handing
do
her
a
money
matter
so that they can get off now or
premeditated.
later to her. There's no
so how
possible
is she a
way.
No,
prostitute?
Because
it's
it's prostitution.
It's cool. No, I've been off the topic. He could think that, but I know I'm a stripper because I know what I am doing and what I'm not finna do.
Go, Queen.
You're fighting this so hard.
You got it.
Taylor,
Right.
Are you okay? What do you think about this?
Taylor, do you want to be a stripper?
No, I do not want to be a stripper.
Please, come on for one day.
I have morals now.
Oh!
That answers your first question.
Taylor with the shots.
I'm sorry, no.
I'm proud of you.
Is stripping immoral?
Immoral? Yeah.
Did you grow up with your parents?
Is prostitution immoral?
Yes.
Hey,
100%.
but,
I
but
agree.
Is
did you?
all sex work immoral?
Yes.
And is
I
all
agree.
sex work ultimately prostitution?
Yep. Do we get paid for it?
Okay.
Nah.
So my understanding of the definition of prostitution is like having sex for money, like actually having sex. So that's
Thank
why
you.
I don't consider
So
a
if
stripper.
a woman will show up at your house and jerk you off for money,
yeah, that's
she's not a prostitute?
okay.
touch
No,
your
that is a
dick.
prostitute.
Why? What
touch
made?
your
I thought it was just sex.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to refine our answer now.
Okay, maybe it is.
So then, utilizing the friction of the hand, how's that different than utilizing the friction of your pelvis to get them off?
Well, I was thinking, honestly, I wasn't thinking of like
Right.
strippers giving lap dances. I was just thinking them like on a pole.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't thinking they actually were like, I've never been to a strip club. So I don't really know what goes on. But I
So
was,
pure, so white.
I was thinking that they just like strip on a pole, but they don't actually touch each other.
Sure. Well, let's dive into that a little bit, right? There are places where men can go where women are behind like glass and they're taking their clothes off and those men are jerking off to that.
Really?
Is that prostitution?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
But in a strip
But they're
club,
not even touching them.
but in a strip club, you can't just start jerking off in like the middle
guess
of
what?
the club.
Well,
Webcam, OnlyFans, is all
it's all
there.
the same. It's all the same thing. It's through the looking glass, and they're jerking off. It's the same thing. So OnlyFans, by your logic, prostitution. Stripping, your logic, prostitution.
Yeah.
All sex work, essentially, by your logic.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wait, so Taylor, so you're single, right?
Yes.
And you have morals, and you're a good-looking girl. Why are you single?
Because I choose the wrong ones.
Oh, the bad boys.
The bad boys.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, shout out to the bad boys. Let's go.
Chris,
Yeah.
no Diddy though.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, though. You're right.
Wait, what?
No, Diddy is crazy.
No, Diddy.
Taylor Swift.
Oh.
All right. Fantastic.
Great.
Yo, Taylor's a freak, though.
What?
I mean, you chose the bad boys, right? Come on, Taylor.
No, they're not bad boys. They just all happen to not want a relationship.
Yeah, no.
Bad boys.
Yeah.
They're
For
not.
life.
They're not bad. Yeah, they're not bad boys. They just
Pump and dumps, right?
didn't want a relationship with me.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I'm annoying. I don't really know.
Oh, okay. So now we dive deeper. Never
I
mind.
said she's too nice for me,
No,
nigga.
yeah.
Taylor gang.
Wait, so,
Okay.
so you choose the guys that don't
Fantastic.
want you.
Yo, Chris asked
Well,
the right questions.
Not that I choose
Hey,
them.
listen, man.
It's just like I start talking to them and then they hit me with, I don't want a relationship.
Well, after you mean after they have sex? Because that's usually
Yeah.
when they hit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
That mean your box is trash. I'm just saying, my nigga. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
was
that's
mean.
usually how it goes. I'm not being mean.
All right.
All right.
Fantastic.
Nigga, no, hold on.
Go ahead.
Keep it real, though.
What do you got to say?
If a nigga likes you, right? And you're cool, good vibes, but you smash and he leaves, what's he telling
No,
you?
he doesn't leave. He just
Ghost you, right?
no. He just wants to continue hooking
Smashing.
up, but
Fucking,
not
not being in a
doesn't
relationship.
want a relationship
But
That
why?
means the pussy's good, but
because he just doesn't want to claim me. I don't know.
Oh.
So, like,
It only happened like 2 times,
Okay.
All right, man.
but
That's also typically that's also a sign that the guy might be too out of your league.
Other options.
Also,
Can I ask you guys one question?
because girls tend to try to bat outside of their league a lot of the times with guys, and it's like
No.
That's all.
not saying that's what happened, but that could be a
Yeah.
component, or maybe he just found something out that he didn't like, or there's a bunch of reasons why guys don't
We're
commit.
speculating.
I mean,
that's true.
We're
Did
speculating.
these
at this
guys
point.
have money? Were they attractive?
no, not the first one.
They
The
weren't attractive.
first one was like
The
a
bad boy.
SoundCloud rapper.
I'm surprised he's
shit.
still not with you because I know your credit score is amazing.
And you wonder why? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Okay, this is like
Taylor Swift.
You should have
Taylor
charged
Swift.
him.
this was like a few years
Still not
ago.
with you, like-
He was
So,
a
like-
SoundCloud rapper. Okay. Did he want to have like an open relationship and you wanted monogamy? Is that what it was?
No, he actually said he would be exclusive. He just didn't want a girlfriend.
Lil Pump?
Well, no. I don't know. He just
Yeah, he just okay.
he was weird and
selling
he
a
was
dream.
broke and that was like a few years ago
I'm
though.
so shocked that he's still not with you.
Okay.
Like, if he was broken, like, your credit score is off the charts. You know, like, it just doesn't add up.
All right. You said you wanted to say
well,
something?
I kind of like, I was like, I'm done.
So
I
you
told
left him or he left you?
Well, I mean, I kind of stopped talking. I left him because he didn't want to commit.
Or because
So now you have body count for no reason.
he's...
Unfortunately.
Yo, you can't talk.
No,
You can't talk.
Girl.
No, you're actually.
You got a whole
she's
graveyard,
not wrong
remember?
though.
Hey, my nigga, you can't talk, bro.
You cannot throw
Yo.
the first stone, bro. Like,
You sure you don't want to be a stripper?
Oh, I'm very sure I don't want to be a
Yo,
stripper.
actually,
you shall not.
the first
Shall
song.
not.
Okay.
All right. What did you want to ask? Did you want to say
I
something?
forgot the
No,
question.
please
You said
don't
no.
let her.
No. We can move on.
Please don't.
I mean, I do want to ask it, all right? We have other people that's not. We're family. Listen, we got a debate about this, all right? We're talking about relationships because obviously you had your heart broken, and so all of us, right?
Speak for
We're
yourself.
talking about.
I never did.
My heart's never been broken.
Fine, I don't have a heart, but
Period.
we're
I don't
talking
even know if I have a
about
heart.
you know
we
prostitution and all of this and it is wrong in the eyes
So what
of
you're doing is
God or
wrong?
whatever.
So what you're doing is wrong?
Oh shit.
I'm not done with my question.
You're
But
Catholic. You want to admit your
my
peace.
question is,
Go ahead.
what does it make it more right or wrong that she is not a stripper? She grew up with her parents.
Yeah.
She's on birth control.
I'm not on birth
What-
control.
Oh shit. What was the other question?
Yeah, got you.
Did you finish high school and all that, right?
Yes.
Well, we
And
asked
still gets
highest
heartbroken.
education.
Yeah.
And nobody pays her nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I chose the wrong one. I chose the
Okay, hang on. Let me just repeat back to you what you just said.
It's really
This is
bad.
insane. What you
I'm
just
just saying.
said, what you
Let's see if
just
she
said
can
is
answer her own
insane.
question. Let's see.
Here. Let me help you out, okay?
Wouldn't you like to walk out of that situation
Let
with
him
a
ask
little
you
bit
a
of
question.
cash?
You're born in poverty versus you're born with every advantage, right? But you're both hitmen, or one of you kills for free, one of you is a hitman, right? But you should be a hitman in that situation because at least you get paid.
But which
right?
one's really a
Is that
killer?
basically what you're saying?
But which
You're
one's
both
really
doing
a
something
killer?
equally wrong, but if
Why
you're
do
the
you look
hitman, you
at
get
things in
paid.
that perspective? Maybe because we're sitting
Because I'm
sit
testing.
here and we'll see the same
because
view.
I'm testing your law. I'm explaining to you that what you're saying is fucking stupid and it makes no sense at all.
It's diabolical.
And I agree.
It's
I
diabolical.
totally agree. I agree with your agreement.
It's diabolical. Is what he's saying.
You just said it. Never mind. So yeah, we got some more chats here,
I'm
Chris.
sorry about your heartbroken.
some
Yo,
chats.
you got your $10,000?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're good. I make my bread. I'm good. I don't give a fuck.
Let me ask you this: is that $10,000 worth men not taking you seriously in the future?
Oh no. I got men that take me serious. And the thing about it is, like I said, I'm gonna blow up with my music very soon. Give it April. That's why I'm saying that I barely start stripping. I don't like the club because I know it's bad. I used to be in a religion. I have to stop the religion when I start stripping because I know God don't like that. I know that. But I have to do what I have to do to make the money that I need to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to stop stripping.
What?
I have
Why
to
not?
do that.
Why not get a regular job?
I had a regular job, but it wasn't helping me make enough money to do what I'm trying to do quicker.
So
I
you
suck
sold
at
your
patience.
soul for money?
Damn.
No, I didn't.
No,
I
you
didn't.
literally
No.
just said, listen,
No, I didn't
I
sell
believed
myself.
in religion and all
No,
that
I
stuff,
believe
but I
in God.
had to give it up because I wanted that
I give you-
hardcore
I
cash.
believe in Jehovah God. I believe in Jehovah God. I believe in him. I used to pray to him. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness. And I love their standards and I love their belief. If I ever go back to religion, I will go back to them because I
But you
love them
sold
to
it
death.
out for what?
But I stopped doing that because I knew what I have to do. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to admit my wrongs. Yeah, I did start doing a bad career path. Do I like stripping? No. I don't like that shit. I'm not used to that.
Yeah,
I
but
just
how's that
barely
not
start
a deal
stripping.
with the devil?
But I'm making money. I don't find it a deal with the devil, but I'm making money right now, and I'm not gonna do that forever because I know that it's wrong, and I miss
Yeah.
talking to God, and I know I'm doing wrong.
Well, let's
But-
back up. Hang on, let's back up. You had all those values,
Yeah, I did.
and you gave them up
I did.
to
to make money.
make money.
Yeah.
How's that not a literal deal with the devil? You know
It's
God
not.
hates it by
It's
your own
not.
admission. How's it not a deal with
That's
the
not
devil?
a deal with the devil.
So what is
'Cause
it?
I'm not
What
out
is
here.
it
I'm not.
then?
What
I'm
is it
not
then?
here. I'm not here praying. I'm not praying to the devil. I don't believe in like I know the devil's real, but we all read Bibles.
What do,
My
We
nigga.
all read Bibles,
Bro.
but
If you're not doing God's work, whose work are you doing?
No shit.
No, let me tell you something. Just hear me out. Just like how you cussing. You can be a Christian and cuss.
Why?
You can be a Christian and judge people. That's a sin too.
Yeah, you can be a Christian and judge.
That's why
you
I
want me to give you,
don't be with all
hang on.
the
Bible.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
That's
can.
a sin.
No,
you
it's
can't.
not a sin to judge.
You read the Bible?
No, it's
not a
I do read the
sin.
Bible. I used to be a witness.
Hey,
So now you,
I know scriptures by heart.
listen.
I just barely
It's
stopped
not.
being a witness to start stripping this
Yeah,
money.
even Jehovah's Witnesses know you have to judge.
No.
Then how do they judge who's a Jehovah's Witness? How do they judge who's a Jehovah's Witness?
No. Jesus himself said,
How
stop
do you
judging so that
judge
you do
who
not just be judged.
Is she a Jehovah's Witness?
Who?
Her.
I don't know.
Okay, how
she
would
said
you
she
have
believe
it?
in
It's not about the outer
Hang on,
appearance.
stop,
It's about the inside, the
Logic.
personality,
Stop.
the quality.
Back
Logic
up. Just
incoming.
listen.
Yeah,
How would you know if somebody else was a Jehovah's Witness?
I wouldn't. I would have to literally ask them.
And then they would say,
They would say, "Yeah, I am a witness."
and then how would they be able to demonstrate that?
I mean, they wouldn't be stripping. They would be, they would have
So
kind
just to,
qualities.
hang on, just to make sure,
they won't be cussing.
you would have to judge
they
whether.
won't be celebrating
So
holidays.
you would
'cause
have to
that's
judge
demonic
whether
as
or
well.
not they were a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
That's the end of it.
No, but
It's
I'm
done.
saying, no, you're not getting what I'm saying. You sinning too. So I'm saying, how are you gonna call yourself a Christian?
What's
You're
the sin?
judging.
What's the sin?
You're judging though.
You just said that you use judgment even when
You're
you were a
judging.
Jehovah's Witness, therefore can't be a sin.
No, but you're judging though.
Yeah, but so did you though, even when you
No,
were
I never.
practicing.
When I walked in, I never judge you. I don't know what you do behind your back. I don't know what
Oh,
you
man.
do.
No,
That's not for me
you
to
missed
see.
the
God
point.
see
I think
that.
there's a difference
Sins
between
can be
judging and then
forgiven,
looking at
so-
someone's fruit of their life. Like that's what it says in the Bible.
Right.
Look at the fruit of their life.
All right, how
What
about
lines
this? How
up?
about this? Let's take the non-religious route, since most of you ladies here aren't religious. How about
That's
this?
what
How
I
about that,
said.
right? So
Thank you.
let's assume we're not even going to bring religion to it. Let's say you meet a guy and he's secular. He's not even religious, but he finds out that you were dancing. Do you think that he's going to take you seriously after that?
Yeah. I don't know why you laugh. I'm so
That man
serious.
that takes you serious is called a pimp.
No, I ain't never got picked a day in my life. Huh? Do that.
So
Never that.
So the reality is, ladies, is when you do certain things, guys of a certain value just don't take you seriously. That's just what it is.
They will judge you.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What values are you talking about in a guy?
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I have a serious question. Wait.
What the fuck?
Okay.
wanna hear him back.
Even if a woman is not a
I know the answer, but I'm just asking because, my community,
What do you want?
they say, prostitution is one thing. If you get paid for money, that's one thing, right? And then they be like, oh, if you fuck for free, that's a hoe.
Wait,
What's
say
the
it again.
difference?
Say it again, babes, please.
Like,
Say it again.
Sorry. By the way, fresh mind. We have two text to speech, but he's cursing, so it doesn't play on audio. For $500, so $1,000 in total.
Dominic.
Dominic, let's go, man.
Wait, what
He goes, bro, I don't have a comment. This is Cobalt. These bitches are stupid. Also, love you, Big Mo. Sorry, we argued. F and F the team, period. Yeah, bro, I'm losing brain cells right now.
Yo.
Then he goes, bro, these prostitutes wild.
Commenter.
Yeah. Why didn't dude talk to speech? Because he swore
Yeah,
it?
I swear, yeah.
Oh, does it have like a filter on there?
Yeah,
What about the
bro.
second one though? Prostitute speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
flagged word. Oh, that's
yeah.
lame.
I think it's also bitches.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
What we could do is do Google Translate on the actual search and then hit the I think this mute button. The volume button. Volume button.
Well, okay. Bills could do that.
We could do that instead.
Yeah, so I don't know what you just asked, but what I'm trying to imply here is that if a man reaches a certain status or he's attractive and other women want him, they typically have their pick of the litter and they don't commit to girls that do that type of line of work, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's
When
cool,
you find
'cause I'm
those
not gonna be in
guys,
that type of line
let
of
me
work
know.
forever. Like this is temporary till I blow up with my music. I don't like what I do.
Hold on. You said when I find those type of guys, let you know?
Yeah,
I don't have to because you don't have a chance with them.
I know. They don't exist.
No, they exist. They just don't pick you.
Ooh.
Right.
Marvin has lined up guys that think like him. Multiple guys that think like him.
It's not even. It's not even.
For a fact.
It's not even. I lined
It
them up.
depends,
It's
you
that
know.
this is just how. This is just how men
It's a
think in general.
lifestyle. Like she said, she goes to church. She gonna have that lifestyle. She gonna find the
Look, ladies,
churchman
just like you
lifestyle.
want a guy that's tall and makes money and is attractive and has six-pack abs and shit, we have standards too. We just don't tell y'all our standards because you guys get angry when we tell you guys the truth. We don't want women that are involved in trades that might make us look bad. It's the most embarrassing thing ever to commit to a girl, then you find out after the fact she was a whore, or she was a stripper, or she did OnlyFans, or she did some kind of prostitution. Like, men don't like that.
And
We
can
just
I
don't
ask
like
you
that.
another question?
No, bro.
So that's a public thing,
Nah, bro.
right? You're embarrassed in
He said no.
public,
You,
but in
can I ask the
private.
question? He said no, bro.
In private, so
Yeah.
you find this good girl, right? You find that she's amazing. She's everything society
And
wants.
she was like, surprise, I'm a whore.
But in bed, she don't satisfy you. What do you do?
She's not a good
That's the girl you wipe up if she's not a whore, and then you can hook up with the
And
other
you
girls.
jack off the rest of your life, and you use.
Wait, have you seen the
us.
You know
show?
what?
You
Hold on. You know what?
No,
let's go
I'm
ahead and
just
put this
saying.
into a female perspective. Do you
Thank
do you
you.
have sex with every single guy that you know?
No.
You don't, right? No. Do you have guy friends?
Yeah.
Most guy friends.
Okay, most guy friends. Do you fuck those guys?
No.
They're in the friend zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I told you men are the same? We have girls that are in the sex zone only, and then girls that we commit to. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
That
See,
wasn't
this
my
make sense now?
question.
No, because
My
I'm trying
question
to.
was very sexual.
No, I'm trying to
In
explain to
bed,
you.
after you get your good girl,
Yo,
she
I need you to
doesn't
be
turn
quiet
you
for 2
on.
seconds so you can understand what I'm trying to tell you. There's a girl that you could wife up, right? She's not good at sex, but that doesn't matter because she's a good woman.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because for men, we're different. We can have sex with a girl and not be attached. So we can go ahead and have our girlfriend who doesn't give good sex. It might be whack, but guess what? She's not a whore and she's not embarrassing. So then, if I really want to
then
go have
you
sex,
need
yo,
me.
shut the fuck up when I'm talking, man. Okay, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Then you can go ahead and get with a girl like you, like you said, like me, and then you just have sex with that girl and you never commit to her. That's how men think. Just like we put you in the sex zone, just like you have those guys in the friend zone, we put you in the sex zone.
And is that supposed to hurt my feelings in any
No,
way?
I'm speaking hypothetically here. I'm telling you that we put women in zones. There's a sex zone, then there's a relationship zone.
Okay.
The girl
If I
doesn't
was
have
your
to have good
girlfriend,
sex. The girl doesn't have
I
to have
would
good sex
cry.
to be in a relationship zone, is my point.